Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Katie. Just Katie Clark today. I'm just Katie. And today I'm going to be doing a really fun video. I actually got this video idea from Laura Lee's channel. I think she's the only person that's done it. If she is not the only person or the person that started it, credit to whoever started it. But basically it is where I'm going to redo my makeup the way I would do it now for my wedding day. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some pictures from my wedding day and how my makeup looked on that day, and I'm going to redo it the way I would do it now. So if you're interested in seeing that, then keep on watching. Okay guys, I'm back and I'm wearing my millennial pink mini ears because I want to keep my hair on my face and I paid a lot of money for them, so I'm gonna wear them. Like I said, I am going to be recreating my makeup look for my wedding day. Well, not recreating it as much as just like redoing it the way I would do it now because, child, it was a whole ass mess. I will throw photos up and stuff of it, but I've already primed my skin with the Too Faced Peachy Primed and Poreless, and I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild, and this is my spray tan shade. I am spray tanned, let me tell you guys. So, an unfortunate tale. But basically, I went to go get a spray tan yesterday for the first time in a couple of, like, about a month, I guess. Last one I got was like at the very end of April. So I went and I told the girl, like, oh, I haven't been getting as dark as I usually, like, as I did the first time. And she's like, okay, let me check the levels of them, like, of the little bronzing serum stuff or whatever. And because when they get low, the tans aren't as dark as they usually are. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So I wait, and then she puts me in this room. And if you guys have ever used the, like, Versa Spa, or the Versa Pros or anything, or the Mystic Tans and stuff, they're machines. So you're in there by yourself naked. And these machines spray you. So, and like the people that operate the machine or whatever puts in the color that you want and the, like the bronze kind of thing, so you can see it immediately, or a clear solution or whatever that you would want. And so basically they just program that into the little machine and you go back there, get in and press a button and it starts spraying you. So I'm in there and it's adjusting to my height. So it like kind of comes, it goes up, comes down, goes back up, and then it comes down and it's like spraying begins now. And it's gonna let you know when you when it's gonna spray you, because you're gonna want to take a breath because you don't need to inhale that kind of stuff. When I tell y'all, it's like spraying will begin now, and I'm standing there in the buff with my hairnet on, just me and the Lord. So I'm standing there and it starts, you know, it says, oh, spraying will begin now. And I'm like, all right. And when I tell y'all, it's just blowing air, not the tanning solution, from here to under my tits. I'm like, and then the tanning solution comes on. And how I know that is, if you've ever been spray tanned, you know it's really cold. Like, that's kind of the big thing. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's so cold. Yeah, so... and you don't really have a problem. I mean, usually you can tell that your tanning solution, like, you get out and you can tell a difference. Like, you know, you're darker than when you get in. But on my face, I could just already tell. On my face and chest, I could tell that I was not, it was gonna be a mess. So yeah, that's completely off topic. But that is the story of how my spray tan got fucked up. But I did order Loving Tan, which I've heard everybody talk about, in the medium 2-hour express from Ulta, and it's supposed to come in this Thursday, so I'm going to be updating you guys. But anyway, back to the video. Yeah, I've talked about my wedding before on my channel, but if you're new here, I had a courthouse wedding, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you know if you have anything negative to say about a courthouse wedding. Here's what you can do. I want you to take your opinion, write it down on a piece of paper, ball it up, kind of spit on it a little bit, go lay down on a bed, lift your leg up, lay to the side, and shove it up your ass, because I don't care. Okay, that was kind of like harsh, but you know, I think courthouse weddings kind of get a bad rap. But my sister-in-law, like, I talked about all this in like a Get Ready With Me when I first started my channel, but my sister-in-law got married at the courthouse, like the same one, about 2 or 3 weeks before us. And you know, I asked her, I was like, you know, what's the deal, like, what does it take? Like, what do you have to do? And she's like, you know, you just do your paperwork, da 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 da, and then you can get married, you know? So I was like, kind of, I've always been one of those people, I've wanted a wedding, but it's just, I don't know. It was not something that I just absolutely had to have, and Josh was kind of either or, whatever would have made me happy. And I really just wanted to get married. So we decided to book a time and a date, and it was October 27th, 2015. And we actually booked it so like suddenly that nobody from our families could come except for my mom and dad and my brother. So nobody was there except for them. And like this one really nice older couple that was getting married after us. I hope they're happy. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me tell y'all a little bit of details about what I wore on the day. I'll throw a picture up here. And as you could tell, I probably would not wear that dress again if I was given the chance. I picked up the dress at Rue 21. Girl, you weren't fancy for Forever 21. It was Rue 21. Now I'm just going in with this Fit Me Maybelline powder. But yeah, so I got my dress at Rue 21, and Josh had like had his dress clothes. I think it was from his college graduation, the dress shirt was, and the tie like didn't even match my dress. We were a disaster. Like we just didn't care. Like that's how it feels to be so in love. Like you just want to get married. Like it doesn't have to be this whole big show and everything. And I'm not knocking people that want to have a big wedding. I mean, that would be nice. We talk about planning a wedding sometimes. You know, maybe someday I will. But at that time, I was just so in love and I just wanted to be his wife, you know? Anyway, that was kind of corny. But, you know, just when you're in love, you do what you want to do. Like, you know, I don't know. Love is just rash like that, I guess. I don't know. So I couldn't sleep. We both couldn't sleep the whole night. And people were like, oh, are you nervous? Are you nervous? And they kept asking us that. And we never understood because I'm very much one of those people that I don't like to take risks. I'm pretty, you know, like I know when something's gonna be, like I can take a calculated risk. And if something just doesn't seem like it's gonna work out for me, I won't do it. And I was just like, no, like I'm just ready to get married. So the whole night we stayed up. We'd go back from the living room, downstairs to the living room, back up to the bedroom, try to sleep, and you know, we'd just get up. So we ended up just watching Animal Planet all night until it was time to get up. I did my hair. I actually had it straight, as you guys could see. And for foundation, oh my god, I don't even think I wore primer. I was like into makeup, but not like I am now. And I just took that Fit Me powder all over my face. But yeah, I was into makeup, but definitely not like I was now. My go-to foundation was the Rimmel Stay Matte, I think, in like a shade that was fucking orange on me. The only eyeshadow palette I had was the Naked 3, I think at that time. Yeah, and I don't even think I wore eyeshadow that day. And if you guys watched my How I Do My Makeup in High School video, I literally took that stupid ass little black eyeliner. I think it was gel eyeliner, like a liquid eyeliner, and just ran a little line, put some mascara on, and I don't even think I wore like any lipstick or anything. Like I didn't contour, I didn't blush, I didn't highlight, brows, none of that shit. No, I did do brows. I took one of the dark matte shades that matched kind of my hair from the Naked 3 and rubbed it, like ran it through my eyebrows with a brush. Choices were made, okay? For like bronzer, I've kind of been into like bronzer instead of contour because it's summer. I have this Morphe Bronzer Duo in Glitterati that I've been kind of liking. I think it might be a little fair for me right now. So I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. But yeah, I remember the weather that day. I remember everything about my wedding day. And my flowers were purple roses with a purple sheer ribbon wrapped around them, and Josh wore a purple rose boutonniere because his favorite color is purple. My favorite flower is not a rose, but it's the only thing we could get in purple at that time. But yeah, it was, I guess what most people would not think somebody's dream wedding day would be. It was perfect for me because it's what I wanted. My family, like, you know, my mom and daddy was there. I would have loved for Josh's mom and daddy and sister and everybody to be there, you know, but like I said, maybe one day we'll plan a wedding and, you know, everybody will be able to come. But, you know, I was happy with how I did it. Oh, I just went in with the Milani Romantic Rose blush, which I feel like gives me a nice little bridal look. I still have my dress and I'm going to put it on. I wanded my hair, which, like, it was already a disaster. So, you know, I will take the mini ears off, but I'm going to fix my hair. And I will show you guys, like, I will give you the full effect, the full fantasy. Okay, so next, going into eyes, I've obviously done brows off camera because you guys have seen me do that. I use the NYX brow pencil, like always, brow powder and just a clear brow gel to set. So for my eyes, if I had this at this time, I would have used the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this palette, you guys know, y'all have heard me talk about it. You know how I feel. So I think I'm going to do something super, like, you know, soft, which is different for me. And I'm gonna try to focus more on like brown colors instead of like oranges and warms, so it'll match my dress better. So I did take this little Wet n Wild single in Creme Brulee, and I set my entire lid. First, I guess, I'm gonna take this shade right here that I always use for a transition, and I'm just going to throw that into my transition area. You guys, I'm fucking screaming. I can see little metal pan in this shade. So, I mean, when I hit pan, I'm gonna have to obviously buy another one of these palettes just for the shade right here, so. But anyway, so going into these two shades right here, I like to mix those together a lot, and I'm just gonna go over what I just did in my transition area and throw that on top. Next, I think I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, which is called Butter, and I'm just gonna throw that over everything I've done. And I mean, I think my dream wedding now, like if money wasn't an option, like a dress I've always dreamed of myself in is like a mermaid kind of gown, like where it's, you know, like where it's fitted and then towards the legs it kind of flares out, which honestly is just not realistic for me. I'm 5'2", so I'd probably have to wear like a child's like bridesmaid's gown. And I would want to get married in front of the Disney Castle in Walt Disney World because that is my favorite place. I'm so excited. We're going back in September and taking my brother for the first time for his birthday. And we're going to go to Universal, so I'm really excited for that. But anyway, back to what I was, you know, back on topic. But yeah, I feel like that would be, I mean, I honestly would just want a wedding so I can dress up really pretty and have like really awesome pictures taken of me, and then just have a ton of flowers. Like, that's my favorite thing about weddings, is all the beautiful flowers. Like, I watched Casey Holmes' wedding little videographer kind of thing that she had done. And it's like a little fucking trailer for a movie for her wedding. And it was so awesome. That thing made me fucking cry. It was beautiful. Like, she looked great. The flowers everywhere. Ugh. And now I'm going to take the shade Mocha right here, and I'm just going to dab into that and just really focus it on the outer corner of my eye. And honestly, I feel like I would, like, if I had the chance, given the opportunity, I would probably still do my makeup for myself for my wedding. I mean, I'm pretty confident in myself, and you know, if I fuck up, I can blame myself. If someone else fucks up, I'm gonna have to kill them. So I think this is about as dark as I want to take it. I want to keep it really like neutral light on like the outer crease. And I want to take these two shades right here, turn them towards you guys, and those are Obsessed and SBN, which is smoky but natural. And I'm gonna mix that on like a little brush and spray it with some Fix Plus. Okay guys, so I am back, and I think this is all I'm gonna do on the eyes. The inner corner highlight is just the two lightest shades right here mixed together as always. I am going to go off camera and just throw on some mascara, lashes. Okay guys, I am back and I have on lashes. That was a struggle. I have not worn like lashes like this in a super long time, so I feel like I'm like, and they maybe look a little wonky. I don't know. So yeah, for lips, I think I'm going to take the Patrick Star and MAC Spring Collection, and I really like this color. And this is Mama Star, and it's just a super a super shimmery gloss. I feel like I would not wear a lipstick on my wedding day because I have super dry lips as it is, and I feel like it would just be a disaster. For highlight, I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Omrezi highlight in the shade Omrezi, and I'm going to take that on an A23 brush, and I'm just going to put that on. I feel like this is a nice little color. It's subtle, but I feel like it, ooh, glitter everywhere. I feel like it's subtle, but it's still really blingy, you know? Like, I feel like it really brings the heat. It does what it needs to do. Okay, you guys, I am gonna go fix my hair, take these ears off, and throw on my wedding dress, and I'll be right back for the reveal. And bam! Here it is. Still fits because it's very, very stretchy. Whew. That's it. I'm not going. So yeah, I just pinned my hair back, which is the way I wore my hair originally. I like it like this, especially when the hair is kind of like curly and wanded. I'm pretty happy with this. I wish I would have done my makeup this way when I got married. So I think that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. It was something different for me. There are more conspiracy theory videos coming. I think I'm going to change clothes and film another one after this. I have a request to do like a couple of more, so that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think that's everything. Make sure you're subscribed before you leave. Give this video a give this video a huge thumbs up before you leave because it helps me out so much. And I think that's everything. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, bitches. Just kidding, guys. Goodbye.